For a century, the business of building cars required exactly one core competency: achieving massive industrial scale on a truly global level. Yet in the summer of 2020, Tesla claimed a market cap of nearly $183 billion, eclipsing Toyota as the most valuable automaker on Earth. They achieved this despite Toyota selling almost 25 times as many vehicles the previous year. This surge in share price generated a sudden concentration of wealth, sending CEO Elon Musk's net worth climbing toward the top of the global rankings. His fortune quickly outpaced traditional institutional titans like Warren Buffett, investors who built their empires entirely on strict financial logic. That same financial logic led a large group of Wall Street investors, known as short sellers or bears, to bet heavily against Tesla. They expected the stock to collapse, pointing to the company's long history of missing both revenue and car delivery targets. Those bets failed because the old rules of bending metal no longer applied. Tesla was being propelled by two entirely different engines: an inescapable hardware ecosystem and an unstoppable hype machine. The hardware strategy followed a rigid master plan. Tesla initially built low-volume, expensive sports cars to generate the cash required to design and manufacture more affordable, mass-market vehicles like the Model 3 and Model Y. They engineered these vehicles as computers on wheels. Through over-the-air software updates, a Tesla could upgrade its internal systems or enhance its self-driving autopilot features directly over the internet, exactly like a smartphone. To solve the consumer fear of running out of battery, known as range anxiety, the company built its own global infrastructure. They deployed a vast network of fast-charging superchargers, allowing drivers to bypass traditional gas stations entirely. To keep base costs down, they vertically integrated their production. By building enormous gigafactories, Tesla manufactured its own batteries and assembled vehicles at scale, stripping out supply chain markups. When it came time to actually sell the cars, they eliminated third-party dealerships, choosing to sell directly to consumers online. This diagram shows the closed-loop strategy in action. By linking battery production, charging networks, and continuous software updates, Tesla locked consumers into a proprietary, highly profitable technological platform. To sell that platform, they operated with a traditional advertising budget of exactly $0. Instead, they utilized Elon Musk's vast social media following as their entire marketing and public relations department. In 2018, Musk tweeted that he was considering taking Tesla private at $420 a share. While that specific number triggered intense scrutiny from financial regulators, the anti-establishment tone cemented a fiercely loyal, meme-driven base of retail investors. This unconventional approach turned even disasters into free press. During the late 2019 live reveal of the Cybertruck, a Tesla employee shattered the vehicle's supposedly durable windows with a metal ball. The stock dipped the next day, but quickly recovered on a wave of relentless online media coverage. The true financial catalyst hit in late 2019. Tesla reported a surprise quarterly profit right as they hit major production milestones at their new facility in the critical Chinese market. This chart illustrates what happens to short sellers when a stock rises unexpectedly. When the price climbs, bears start losing money rapidly. To close out those losing positions, they are mechanically forced to buy shares of the stock they originally bet against. Those mandatory purchases drive the price even higher, forcing even more short sellers to buy. This feedback loop is known as a short squeeze, and it sent Tesla's share price into a frantic upward rally. The constant online hype and the resulting squeeze meant the retail army was effectively recapitalizing the company by extracting billions of dollars from Wall Street skeptics. That upward momentum stopped in March of 2020. Strict stay-at-home orders in California forced Tesla to suspend factory production, directly interrupting the rollout of their newest vehicles. As the broader economy contracted, the Federal Reserve enacted a stimulus plan worth trillions of dollars to keep markets afloat. This flood of capital lifted equities across the board, providing a heavy tailwind for high-growth tech stocks. Through the depths of the 2020 recession, with global car demand cratering, Tesla managed to report its second and third consecutive profitable quarters. Operating through a global shutdown proved to investors that a car company built on software-like margins and direct sales could remain resilient during an economic shock. To join the S&P 500 index, a company must deliver a cumulative profit over 4 consecutive quarters. On July 22, 2020, Tesla reported that fourth consecutive profit. Crushing the bears, the company secured its eligibility for the index. For retail investors who held their positions, the math was staggering. A $1,700 investment in June of 2019 was worth over $15,000 just 12 months later. The market stopped valuing Tesla based on current manufacturing output and started pricing in the conviction that all future mobility will rely on battery power. Tesla built a closed-loop hardware ecosystem and utilized an online retail base. In the process, they forced the legacy financial system to abandon traditional valuation metrics and price in a completely electric reality.